The transfer window shut with fireworks and a single headline-grabbing market now sums up the summer's stakes. Betfair have put Alexander Isak at the top of a special market for which new signing will score the most Premier League goals. And that 7-4 tag has turned him into the name every punter and pundit is buzzing about. It's easy to see why. Isak has proved he can find the net in this league, and his move, a high-profile deadline day transfer to Liverpool, puts him in a position to pick up chances from elite creators and build on the form that made him a household name. But markets aren't blind to risk. Big fees bring big pressure. And when you move into a front line already stocked with attacking talent, the minutes and the penalties you get matter as much as raw ability. That's where the challenges come in. Victor Gyökeres arrived at Arsenal with a reputation for knocking in goals in continental leagues, and Sport to Premier moves like his often carry a short price early. Arsenal paid up because they believe he can translate his finishing to the Premier League, sir. Speed and return. João Pedro slid into Chelsea after an impressive spell at Brighton and has already shown in friendlies and early fixtures that his link play and poacher's instincts can make him a dangerous alternative to the usual Chelsea rotation, which explains why markets give him meaningful respect. Meanwhile, Liverpool's summer rebuild didn't stop with one signing. Hugo Ekitike's arrival and the club's willingness to spend big means there's genuine competition for stars, but also the potential for rotation to magnify a hot streak. A few early goals and a run of starts could see Ekitike climb quickly in these special markets. So when Betfair lists Isak as favourite at 7-4, they are effectively pricing the combination of historical scoring output, the new tactical environment, and the supply of high-quality chances he is likely to receive. But betting markets are dynamic. A first-month purple patch from a lesser-known signing, a penalty duty switch, or an injury can change everything overnight. Looking for value, then, requires reading beyond the headline odds. Consider which players are likely to be first-choice starters who will take penalties and which clubs have the creative firepower to generate high-quality chances. For example, a striker arriving into a titled challenging side with elite wingers and a settled midfield suddenly has the supporting cast to turn 15-20 chances a season into 20-plus goals. Conversely, a striker in a team that rotates heavily or relies on crosses may need a higher conversion rate to hit the same numbers. Another angle is special markets. Many bookmakers already offer a player to score 15-plus or how many goals are for individual signings. Those lines can show where bookies think a player's ceiling lies and where value might be squeezed. And then there are the outsiders, the names you'll see drifting out beyond 10-1. Players like Muani, Cunha or Wissa who can explode if given a run and a role that suits them. They're riskier, but their odds reflect that volatility. For neutral viewers, the story is compelling because it's not just a numbers game. It's a narrative about expectation, price tags, confidence and adaptation. Will the headline signing live up to the hype, or will a scrappier, less expensive arrival become the season's surprise scorer? Either way, the early fixtures will be crucial. A green run of 3 or 4 starts and a few goals will force the market to move, and every manager's rotation decision will change the calculus for bettors and fans alike. So keep your eyes on starts, penalty decisions, and which players are getting the 5 to 6 big chances per 90 that the elite scorers need. Because in a market where bookmakers have already put a flag in the ground, the next month of Premier League football will tell you whether that flag is planted on a peak or precariously at the top of a slope.